split down the middle.
So make sure you're in your seats to watch it. This one should be good. Shopify on one side,
Bro, if GenG played their best, the percentage would be like this, to be fair though, so...
Yeah.
Justin did it the opposite way though, so he won a world championship and then just smacked the online era for North America. Like he smacked, like NRG smacked him.
As much as I, you know, wish I was blah, blah, blah. As much as I wish I was watching the RLCS for like since the beginning or whatever, I'm kind of happy that I missed the online era because that just seemed so boring and bad.
Oh, it wasn't though. That was the thing. It was EU versus EU, NA versus NA. But this is when NA was actually close.
Yeah, but like, there's no, you know, there was no EU versus NA, and there was no other proper, like, all the other regions were very bad compared to the other, to EU and NA. Like, now it's more competitive because all the regions are closer.
Oh my god, it's already started. Bro, I haven't... I forgot to do my currency, bro.
I don't really do it that often. I did for a little bit, but I've kind of stopped.
Why? Because you suck at it and lose everything every time?
No, normally I win more than I lose, but I don't know, I just can't be asked really. Like at my peak I had 7,000 points, and like 90% of that was earned from me just doing the betting.
Yeah, I'm currently at 8.2k.
Jeez.
I think my best is 10.3 or something like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now I have just shy of 1,000 points.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't really care about the points. So.
Or I don't know how people are winning 5.5 mil when they bet something, so...
Well, I always see 250k is like people's max bets, so I'm guessing you can't go more than that.
Yeah.
So then it just becomes to the how much like you can win off the bet.
Yeah.
I actually have a lot of points on Johnny Boy's stream because of Salt Mine. I think I won like all but 2 of the predictions that I actually betted on. So I have a lot of points in Johnny Boy's stream because of that. I wonder if he'll do another Salt Mine after this year's season of the RLCS.
Do you know what Salt Mine I want him to do?
What?
All threes men. Like all the best threes players, like as in the third men in ones. Just see how they would play.
I mean, personally, I think that if he could do that by literally them wanting to qualify themselves and actually earning it, if they're a third man and they can't qualify for a normal salt mine, then they don't really deserve it, do they?
Yeah, but that's the light of it. They're all third men and they don't play one. So this, it's kind of like a thing to highlight, like how great the 1v1 people really are.
Yeah.
You have a regular pro third man that doesn't do one, so it shows the major difference in speed and IQ and even mechanics. So. That would be kind of sick.
Ooh, that was almost a good shot. This game's been pretty mediocre to start with.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Game 1, they're feeling each other out. This is how game 1 used to start either way. Someone would score and Because no one would score, and it'd just take forever until someone did. And it'd be about 1 or 2 minutes until overtime, or it'd be around that third,
Come on,
maybe
Rebellion.
4th minute.
Do something. I feel like I'm like poking a stick at a dead corpse. Do something.
Get your muscle.
And Jack joins the 20-goal club as he has just about it's hard to say
Yes.
single-handedly.
Apparently Jack is actually doing something today.
Shopify Rebellion here, but he does have both goals in this 2-0 shutout here in the final minute, and both times he has done the work almost entirely
He's
by
finally
himself.
heating up.
He was fed by Chronic for
That's
the
like
first goal.
me.
Here goes
Like I hit
Tupi's.
rock bottom,
Looking to
and
get one
then
back for
it
Rebellion.
could be
Not
for a
gonna
few
happen.
days, it could be
Who
for a
else is
week,
there? But apparently
and all of a
Jack,
sudden
he
I
wins
feel
that
so
challenge in
damn
midfield
fresh,
as
and I'm
well.
feeling good again.
Justin just a little ahead of First Killer, but nothing there for Shopify Rebellion. I mean, they can't really connect on any passes, just kind of throwing the ball into space. It seems like most
Like,
decisions
I'm not kidding.
that they
I
have
think
made
this was like
have turned out to be
a
the
few
wrong
years
decision,
back,
and that's been
but when I
forced in large
first
part by
entered, I
GenG
think
just being
Diamond
all
2.
over them.
I think it might have been Diamond 1, Div 3, or whatever it was. I was playing like dog shit. Like, sure, I was getting saves in that, but my shooting was horrendous. Like, this was back when I was prime shooting me. Like,
And that's one where,
this is when
again,
I
you've got
fully
an
was focusing
opportunity
on
to shoot
shooting
at
before
everything.
mechanics.
And they kind of put it in the
And
one spot.
yeah,
Obviously, it was not on
I
target to
missed
begin with,
so
but
many
kind of
in
went where the
the
defenders were,
games,
so
and I
things
was
just not working
like
out
shooting
in
was
this
like in
first game for
plat, and I
Shopify
was doing
Rebellion, a
so
team that
damn shit
averaged 3 goals a
losing every
game
game
in the
because
Swiss
my
stage.
shooting and that.
Granted, you look at who they played and you go,
And yeah,
okay,
no,
I think a lot
it
of teams
just
could really look good
that's
against
how it
that
just
lineup.
felt. So
GenG,
Abstract
a
bounced
little
back
bit
rather
different,
nicely, I
and
would
a
say.
shutout in game 1. Shutout.
Yeah.
Pay attention to how people play
All the
and
difference in this series,
what's
right?
happening
So now we go
around
on
the
to
play.
game 2. By the way, yes, Reddit is wrong.
Yeah.
We go to game 2
No,
now.
I don't think you're person,
on
but
Forbidden
yeah,
Temple,
Abstract's
and
been
we'll
doing that
see
for about a
just
year
what
and a half
GenG
now.
does after just a drubbing of Shopify Rebellion in game 1. 15-2 with the shots in game 1. What'll it be in game 2? Let's find out.
Well, you know, Stacks, I've also made sweeping conclusions after Swiss.
Of course.
To the best of us.
Obviously.
You know? But GenG, I thought you said it best near the end of the game for Rebellion is that the ball wasn't really going anywhere for them. There was really no angles for them to take. And when they did get the space, it wasn't enough. And the shot was defended. So we'll see what they can
Okay.
do.
Oh.
Follow-up touch. First killer, the third layer.
Oh, that should have been a goal. That would have been nice.
It was
You
saved
look at
out
the
there.
teams that
Yeah.
both
FK's
of
just
those
better.
ones have made. In fact, lets that one go to the backboard.
Of course he is.
I wonder how much longer it's going to take before First Killer starts to fall off a bit. Because he's been at the top for so long, but it's bound to happen eventually.
Yeah, bro. Do you remember the old Salt Mine days?
Yeah,
When,
First Killer was
Left
just
was
that
around?
guy.
Yeah.
Although there is that famous reverse sweep that Left did on First Killer, but
I was about to ask, and you remember it?
yeah,
Oh my god.
it was so
You
funny.
really have watched back then.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It was the best thing ever. It was my favorite 1v1 thing to have ever occurred.
Let that one go by.
Yeah, same.
And
It's so peak.
It really
And
was
First
big.
Killer can scramble across here. He's got all day to play ball and collect boosts. He just dances around.
Bro,
Tupi.
I'm so proud of you for watching that.
Trying to get Justin in the air as
I
well.
watched the live VOD of it. I didn't even just watch a highlight. I watched the whole actual thing.
Takes over the lobby.
I gotta say though, the map they were playing was ugly as. I don't know why Johnny Boy chose that map to play ever.
The same story, Stacks.
Such a bad map.
One shot for GenG, but nothing. 2 minutes
Uh-oh.
in for Rebellion.
Okay,
Two
we're
Ps
good.
can't
Yeah,
go.
no, it was fine.
Parth follows him up. Here comes the midfield game. They hold it down.
gotta-
and actually create something.
Can't lie. Justin yesterday was looking like the best player by far on Shopify. Today he's kinda looking very flat. I think he's kind of the difference. If he's playing up, Shopify is playing up. If not, it's kind of meh.
When he's gonna get that ball. Chronic playing pretty well on
Like-
defense today.
It's literally Parth and Justin. If they're playing good, then the team's gonna play good, but it's more Justin than Parth. Yeah. It's
Well, that's
It's not looking good.
M80 and AJ. Once AJ gets going, Nasty gets going. It's alright. But
well, yeah, I mean, you say that, but M80 today at least, AJ was like disappeared. It was like he wasn't on the field most of the time, and Nas was still playing pretty decent. Literally, the only goal they scored was AJ, but that was only because Nas gave him a free goal by bumping.
Yeah, but AJ had to get it over someone, and he did, obviously, because the goal went in, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, he had to get it over Daniel, but Daniel was awkward, backwards to the ball, and had Nas coming back for another bump on him.
Yeah.
So he had to dodge a bump while backwards to the ball and get the save, and it was not happening. And all AJ did was actually pop the ball up and over him. That he didn't do anything special at all. He literally pressed A on his controller and scored. So it wasn't very special. It was more Nas today than anyone.
Yeah.
What? Excuse me?
Oh my god, that's him.
No, sorry. How? How have they let that go in? Oh my gosh. Yikes.
Bro, that's how it feels in ranked, bro, I swear. Like, whenever I try past you, or you try past me, they're just fucking there for. Like, bro.
Catches a deflection off a first killer, and now apparently Jack with a decent challenge on the wing. 2 pieces there. That's all he could do with that ball, though. It was kind of awkward for him. Justin trying to create with nothing left in the tank. Parth, double, got it in front, but nobody's home.
Yeah, this might be another MADG2. What's that?
Do you remember the regular Rocket League War?
What do you mean?
I'm talking about CJ versus Example.
Mm,
like,
no?
No, okay.
I don't think so.
Oh, because they were like one of the very first OCE versus OCE show matches.
No, I haven't watched that, but I know of it.
Yeah, so this is real, like, law. It's not like major RLCS.
Yeah.
This is just straight up law.
All I do know is that CJ just got absolutely smacked.
Yo, he did. He got clipped on.
Yeah. To be fair, CJ was never a ones player, and Evampel is a ones player, and he's also a freestyle, like, mechanical god. So it's like, it was expected, realistically.
Yeah. Have you seen the reaction when Torsos found out that he's versing Evampel after, like, during he was doing freestyle to SSL.
Oh, you mean like in a normal match? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched, I can't remember the video exactly, but I remember it was a video of people reacting to Evampel.
Yeah, and one of the people was Scrub Killer, wasn't it?
Yeah, like it was like them versing him. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I remember some of the comments that was like, Torsos comes off as extremely unlikable. Like, to be fair, he was constantly whinging.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
Oh man, poor Shopify. It's not looking good for Shopify, is it? At all. Wait, hold on.
I can't be asked pressing the X and actually going to bed.
That's more, but it's more effort for you to try and stay up than. Okay.
Why wouldn't he be? With his mechanical prowess, his ability to dominate the midfield and win every other challenge.
Right.
It just sets up Jack and Chronic to pick up the scraps and finish off teams. I mean, this is a deadly combination of a team, and it's why that they are.
So your video that you're doing on YouTube, is that a It's like a it's not like a short kind of thing. It's like an actual length of a video, just with your clips.
Yeah. So since Xbox only allows videos that are 10 minutes, I'm doing it game by game, but it's in like small series.
Yeah.
So it's called like the broken. I don't know if you can. I'm not used to naming playlists, but I'm gonna try and make a playlist of like a broken controller series. So like as a champ, I'm doing like broken controller. So what's happened is my controller air roll button is completely broken. So it's on my right trigger,
You
Because
gotta give him that respect,
so
and that gives him so much more to work with.
because that's the closest it's going to be to my RB, right? My right bumper.
Yeah.
My right button. So, one, it's different aerial sensitivity, and two,
It's so fun
it
watching him
holds
carry
it
the
for a
ball.
little longer, which is
Hey, you see
crazy.
somebody like beat 1 or 2 defenders by themselves, and you're like, okay,
So my
great.
air roll
So
feels
we got
completely
first killer, get rid
different,
of
so
the ball.
it's
Wait, that
literally,
wasn't first killer.
it's extra
Oh, boy.
reactive, it feels different,
That's what Rebellion has
just
to contend with. They've been
grip-wise.
outshot in this series so far.
So yeah, I'm gonna do
What do we
it.
got?
I've already got like a
21 to
best of
7 coming
3,
into this game. Now 20,
with a bunch of
yeah.
randos in
26
Heatseeker.
to 7.
So
with the
it's even in
5 shots
Heatseeker as well,
in
and I
this
scored
game.
I scored a few nice
But
goals.
for
I didn't do my
Rebellion, you
best,
get that
obviously,
timeout.
but
Their
I
coach
scored a
Memory
few
has
nice
got quite a
goals.
mind for defense.
Fair enough.
He can certainly turn this around or help Rebellion turn this around. But he can't, of course, do it himself. He's got to rely on the players he's got on the field. Two-piece got bumped away, and Parth couldn't win that any further. So now apparently Jack 1v1 with Justin.
Yes,
Who
yeah.
Justin makes the save.
What a save!
As good of a save as that was, it's not good that Justin's the one doing it.
And he didn't have a lot of boost to recorrect his path, even if he didn't know Abjack wasn't going to get that touch.
Oh well, someone's gonna
They're
do
not
it.
unbeatable.
The chances have been.
Yeah, but like
Not unbeatable. The
it
chances
also
have
just
been
means
there,
that they haven't changed
Rebellion
anything.
not converted.
He's still just on defense.
Getting up for that ball. Two-piece doesn't have much to work with.
Well, that's natural in
First
this
killer
case.
dropped
They
down
were,
and Chronicle
everyone
pulls
was
through,
caught.
and he gets his second of the series.
It's yeah.
There's just too
Nah.
much to contend with heading back down the field if you're two-piece.
I think my call was pretty accurate.
And then he
Yep.
dices you up like that. First killer. He
It's
goes
just
up.
not happening
What's two-piece
today.
gonna do? He better go up the wall
No.
quickly and defend a shot, 'cause he's right there,
What's
and you know he's
next?
gonna slot that.
We
What's first
expect
killer do?
OG to win,
Drop
and
down past
SSG
the Chronic,
wins.
take the
Like,
high percentage
I want
opportunity.
SSG to win.
He's playing from behind.
Same.
And you know
They
Chronic will have a
deserve it.
great shot on net. So you just give
bro,
it to
they're
your guy,
literally
and he
out.
I just love watching Hoxer and LJ play together. They're just incredible.
37 tallies for Chronic
Bro.
between goals and assists in the Swiss stage.
I don't know if
And
you
he's
know
been
this, but
brilliant
this
here
is
today as
regular
well.
Rocket
2
League
goals, 2
law.
assists.
This is Reddle's law.
And GenG strike first again.
LJ
Forces
and
Rebellion
Reynolds
onto the
used
back
to be
foot.
ranked
And they're back
partners.
defending here.
Mm.
Two-piece tries to control that.
I don't
long
know
enough
if
to
you
go get
remember.
boost.
Yeah, I don't know if you
Had to
know that.
sacrifice possession. Justin
But
comes
these
No.
up
guys
with them
used
out.
to hit
First
rank
killer
together.
banking that on
Yeah.
target. Forces Parth into
So
action.
that's
And
something
boy,
I
they spent
would
a
love
lot
to
of
see
time
fruition to
going
RLCS what
nowhere
it's like.
and
Because
letting
sometimes
GenG
Reddles
set this
has
play up that
recently,
Justin finally puts a stop to.
in the past few
You
weeks,
saw how much
uploaded a
faith Two-Piece
video
had in the
with
play. He
LJ
would not
doing
put
ranks.
himself,
So
in position
yeah.
on an outlet. He just wasn't
Yet
seeing a way
again.
forward, and GenG just shut them down again.
So,
His two-piece,
I
best
don't know,
chance
man.
downfield.
It's
Wall,
a great
got the
sight to
read,
see.
But it's too light. Still a little awkward, but close to the net. Chronic could handle that one a lot better. Pass.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a good passing shot. That is very good.
What the shot?
That was nice. Okay. Good pass from Justin.
Boost is actually available in the zone
Told
as
you,
well.
get
They
Justin
can't even rely
first
on
man, let
pennies
him
there.
do
It's
his
finally
thing, and
spawning
then-
in after the goal
Yeah.
is scored.
Bro,
Shopify
I
Rebellion did a great job
literally said
denying
so
GenG
earlier.
any boost and
Get me in
any
the fucking
room to
RLCS
breathe.
team as a coach.
And they finally make the defense crack. But now watch out on the ensuing kickoff. Parth has to come across and make the save. He's got both goals. He's put in a solid defensive effort. Now trying to play
Call me a
table center with that
tactician,
challenge.
boy.
Two-piece over to Justin.
Ah, he has
And
no
he can do it
boost.
just around first killer. Nothing in the tank though, and that's where the attack just about dies out. Maybe Parth has something to say, but he gets bumped out of the play, and first killer can casually play that through the corner. I mean, GenG still a little bit hemmed in their own zone here. They don't have a ton of boost collectively. Now they do.
I don't know. Rebellion looking better after their timeout, but they're not looking better enough. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Oh no, what is that?
There's no way Chronic faked that on purpose. Yeah, no, he definitely just missed, and first killer read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
That, yeah, they double pinged it for that shot.
It just worked because they was expecting Chronic to get that.
Exactly.
Because, like, when is Chronic of all people gonna miss that easy of a double tap?
Bro, Chronic is literal Mr. Consistency for GenG, bro.
Yeah. And then he misses.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
If it was, it certainly was a happy little accident as this one goes through the corner.
Of course, that had to happen in the last 30 seconds as well. So it's just such a good spot for GenG.
And Shopify Rebellion
Practical
might have just a
accident,
small
Bob
window
Ross.
of opportunity here. 13 seconds.
I reckon they'd play it off as like they meant to do that as well.
Letting that first touch get away from them. They've
Nah.
got to play it a little tighter.
Everyone
and
knows
close
it.
to the vest. Justin with 4 seconds needs to get around.
Besides the blind diehard GenG fans who just think they're God's gift to Earth.
This angling downward, but it gets out to
Bro,
Justin, and
yeah.
first killer has
I'm not the biggest fan of him.
Unified attack.
I find
You see, I don't know if he plays with him, but he's my GC, and his friend's name like Yifu. And what happens is with them, they get all the pressure, right? And they go ahead of me, so I stay back and allow my teammates to do whatever. And in a few games, I'll score, right? Even though I'm versing high people, right? I think that's what Abjack's doing. I think he's realizing Chronic and First Killer are doing what they need to do, right? So he's like, alright, I'll stay back and let you do you, and if you need me, I'll just be over here type of thing.
I mean, yeah, but when apparently Jack isn't doing much, the team just doesn't look good. They look slow, they look clunky, they look like there's a part of them missing. And that's because there is.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If First Killer and Chronic are really going ham at it, right, and they're really playing insane, it's like what Luminosity does, feed the bear, right? So just let them
But
be in
like,
front.
then why does it look like they're not then? Because even though they won that game, they looked like, compared to their previous games when apparently Jack was playing like at the top of their team, they looked very off.
That's because Abjack is the choreographer. He's the one that sets the plays, that makes the team plays. He's the one that starts everything, you know?
I don't know, I just feel like he needs to play more aggressive.
Chronic and First Killer are his gears, right?
Yeah.
Abjack is the first and third gear.
Yeah.
Chronic is the fourth and fifth gear that gets it near to high speed. And First Killer is their top speed, right?
Yeah. Well, I just reckon they need to play, like, he needs to play more aggressive, and that's what he's just done now, and they got a goal off of it.
Exactly.
Like, he's just playing very third man defensively like, and that's it's making it harder for them to
He's
score.
the first man, second man, like he's an underrated type of guy that wants the passes, wants the team plays. He'll get up in your face, he'll do the redirects like you did before.
Yeah, but he's like, he wasn't doing that for a bit. See, look, now he's on attack, and it's so much easier for them to score. But for some reason, especially in their
You say this in your Shopify Rebellion to win.
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
complaining about Jack not playing well.
well, look, I don't really care about either of these teams. But if I wanted a team to win, it would be Rebellion, but that's not happening, is it? So, I'm just critiquing, that's all.
Yeah, that's
I feel like if, like with GenG, if they want to have a chance of making to the finals and winning against G2, apparently Jack just needs to be their first, not their first man all the time, but he needs to be more their first man than he is. Because he is a good first man, but he's just got two other really good first mans on his team. The only problem is that they're not showing up.
Chronic is not the first man, he is the second man.
Okay, well, either way, Chronic and First Killer aren't showing up as much as they should be.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where the difference is with apparently Jack.
a second man is a first man, and it's second man is like an extra first man, but who's able to sit back and read the play, develop.
Yeah, that's what I do a lot. I think I'm a second man.
Yeah, I would say you are, because the second I somehow whop a pass in, you somehow are there and you fucking just whack it in.
Yeah. It's what I've always had played as, like, even with random stuff, because I don't like to be, like, I don't like to overcommit on a play, so I like to take it slow. That's why I've adapted to being a second man.
Yeah, that was me as well. I used to be a second, I think I still am a second man, believe it or not.
Not when you play with me, at least. That's definitely my role.
Yeah, I don't know.
The other reason why I'd say I'm the second man and you're not is because I am a more consistent shooter. You said it yourself, so that would be why.
Absolutely did, yeah. But me, I'm more of a KB2, you know. I'm a death fridge. I'll bust the hole wide open in the defense, and I expect you to throw another round in.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm that 150mm howitzer. You got that 120mm.
Okay, that was a good play. That was very good. That was a good pinch pass from Chronic and good read from First Killer. First Killer was up for that, like, as soon as the pinch happened as well, like.
Bro, he was up yesterday.
Yeah, that was very, very clean from him.
This is looking as devastating as G2 versus M80.
I mean, it's pretty safe to say that the series is over, but
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, and I am quite disappointed with how Rebellion played because compared to the Swiss stage, they look very just flat. This isn't the Rebellion that was yesterday. And I could say the same for GenG, but the other way around. GenG looked really flat in the Swiss, but today they're looking okay. I mean, they're not looking them last split, but they're looking okay.
Stop on the corner as well. Send one on target. Two-piece has to block it way out in front. Here comes
Bro,
Jack
this
again.
is literally
First killer
like...
could score from here.
That's in? How is that in? Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What? I mean, that was a good 50 by apparently Jack, but that was such a slow shot. Path should have got that.
You saw him low. I think that was Parth underneath. You saw Justin go across.
I think he kind of expected his teammates to have it since it was such a slow shot.
Yeah. But he had the boost to go for it, even after, like, he boosted for literally a split second and then stopped. Like,
Yeah.
if he just boosted, he would have got that.
Yeah, that's what happens with me though. Like the second something goes unexpected, like I'm like, oh, and then it takes me like a second to do the react.
They already handed out the prediction for the points. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious who was gonna win, but like, still, it's still funny.
Yeah. Collecting the next points yet? Or not? I'm now at 8.3. No, I'm probably at 8.25.
That's a good goal path, but it's a bit late, I'm gonna be honest, mate.
Swiss that may have some fans scratching their head in the playoffs. You rarely see them take a misstep.
Well,
Rebellion, you got a lot of quality tape.
Everything's been nearly a
You
split.
play GenG, and hopefully